I'm gonna lie, Chloe Bailey fine as fuck. Chloe Bailey fine. Shit.
Chloe,
shit.
And she dope too with the music too.
I fought with Ruby Rose, you know what I'm saying? 2 for 2, you know what I'm saying? Damn, that's tough as fuck, bro. That's tough as shit. You feel me? Sweetie, you know what I'm saying? Gotta say Sweetie.
Now, if you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, you need graphics, you need logos, business cards, anything like that, I'm gonna need you to go on Instagram and hit up Designed by Laurent. Now, Designed by Laurent is gonna get you the best logos at the best price and the best quality. Like, it's a given. Go to Designed by Laurent. Now, when you DM them, I'm gonna need you to DM Major. DM Major, you're gonna get a huge discount on your first order. DM Major, Designed by Laurent. Let's get back to the episode.
That would be the route,
yeah, cause I don't need no nigga to ever put me on. You said you was my dog, but you had did me wrong. But that's okay, cause nowadays I'm contemplating killing niggas with no mask. And I don't wanna be that way, I'm trying to leave that in the past. Wanna make these songs about all my hoes and all the bullshit that I did. But it's for the bad bitch with no kids, yeah, bad bitch with no kids. She getting A's in all her class, she with her fine friends at the classes. Keep living life, girl, long as you happy. These hoes be hating, don't let it stop it, yeah. I love them party girls, yeah. You fine as fuck, could be a model girl. You go out, you naughty, bad bitch want it. I'm sorry, I don't want it, you know. Yeah, I don't need no nigga to ever put me on. You said you was my dog, but you had did me wrong. But that's okay, cause nowadays I'm contemplating killing niggas with no mask. And I don't wanna be that way, I'm trying to leave that in the past. Wanna make these songs about all my hoes and all the bullshit that I did. But it's for the bad bitch with no kids, yeah, bad bitch with no kids. She getting A's in all her class, she with her fine friends at the classes. Keep living life, girl, long as you happy. These hoes be hating, don't let it stop it.
So faith is what's needed. They ain't believe that the vision was crystal clear. No, some witches who make rooms to disappear, you know. All my life I've been a lover, always skipping class. The reason why we got in trouble, look at that, out the hood. Shorty so bad, I hit it with no rubber, money loan. SRT, I would not crash, I'm burning rubber. If she leave me alone, I probably drift around the corner, made 100K just for my mama. No more stress about no commas, went to college, no diploma. Now I'm up in Freon. I ain't had no AC like a Freon. If he don't break your back like Carver Brett, then you should leave him. If they can't teach you how to stack a lot your purpose, they probably leech it. Cause you bad like scissor, sneaking on the weekend. Hell, my love, grab this pillow. No, you looking for a G, something realer. Help keep out the rain when the hurricanes get nervous.
Cause I don't need no nigga to ever put me on. You said you was my dog, but you had did me wrong. But that's okay, cause nowadays I'm contemplating killing niggas with no mask. And I don't wanna be that way, I'm trying to leave that in the past. Wanna make these songs about all my hoes and all the bullshit that I did. But it's for the bad bitch with no kids, yeah, bad bitch with no kids. She getting A's in all her class, she with her fine friends at the classes. Keep living life, girl, long as you happy. These hoes be hating, don't let it stop it.
Out of touch, but still on your mind, never lose sight, so I'm still on my grind. Ass still fat, body still fine, that's what you wanted, yeah. All these niggas be on it, but they be on crack. If you think my ass about to bend back and give you this, hold on, running me down. You should be running down to the bank. Don't give a fuck about watching it rain. Need 8 figures to match my shape, perfectly made, yeah. All natural, no shade. This is the way, yeah. All these niggas never wish me well, so ain't no kiss and tell. Keeping all my coins, can't wait some wish.
Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what we here for. It's your boy Walt So On. We here for another episode of Majorpurposepodcast. Today I'm here with a special guest, real special guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm MDS Isaiah, you feel me? Or if y'all boys want to call me, you can call me Coverboy Zay, you know what I'm saying?
Bang, we got Coverboy Zay in the building. Turn up. MDS Isaiah here with us.
Oh yeah.
You know how we do it, Coverboy lifestyle. Yo, first of all, how you doing? Let's get it popping. We in the building, man. How you feeling right now?
Feeling saucy, you know what I'm saying? Feeling vibe, you know.
Feeling saucy?
Yeah.
All right, Coverboy. You know when you say that Coverboy lifestyle, give us what does that mean exactly?
Shit, Coverboy lifestyle is just like, you feel me, being fly, you know what I'm saying? You feel me, your appearance, you know what I'm saying? How you handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like same shit how you see cover girls on the magazine, you know what I'm saying, looking good and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want for my niggas, you feel me? Not no makeup shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you feel me, showing your best self to the world, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
I like that. You said that Cover Boy lifestyle for you fellas know, showing your best self at all times, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Acting like you on the cover at all times. So that's real fire. Yeah. So, you know, with all that's going on in the world, you know, how have you been managing through what we've all been experiencing in the world lately?
You feel me? Taking it one day at a time, you know what I'm saying? It's not looking good right now, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the Omicron variant. Omicron.
Ain't that crazy? You know what I'm saying? Black folks, we've been calling it the Omarion. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get hit with that Omarion.
No, right.
You know how we do it. Has that been keeping you, like, have you been secluding yourself because of what's going on, or have you been still able to get out and get in touch with the people?
I say, like, we still be secluded, you feel me? We still be social distancing and shit, but I mean, when we turn up, you know what I'm saying, it's like, for me, you gotta at least have, you feel me, one little point in time where you gonna turn up, you feel me, enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying, because it's been like 2 years, or we going on 3 years now, you know what I'm saying, and to be in your house 3 years straight and not be able to enjoy, you feel me, life, especially, you feel me, like I just turned 22, you know what I'm saying, so it's like, when I was first, for me, legally able to pop bottles last year, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, of course, I'm going to go out and I'm going to enjoy myself, you know what I'm saying, experience that. And it just happened to be during a bad time, but, you know what I'm saying, we still getting lit. Like, we still turning up.
So that is crazy, just hearing that, you know, when you turned 21, we were still experiencing the pandemic. Yeah. Talk to me a little bit, what was that like? You know, you like, oh, finally 21, I finally get to hit out here with no questions asked, and we in a goddamn pandemic.
I mean, I think on my birthday we actually went to like when we actually celebrated, because my birthday I don't usually spend my birthday with people. I usually just vibe at home, you feel me, because I just never really been somebody that likes to spend my birthday around other people. But when we did turn up, we turned up at the end of the week, you know what I'm saying, we went to the strip. That was my first time being able to get to the strip, you know what I'm saying, and it was an experience, it was a good vibe, you know what I'm saying. Came home, I was healthy, you know what I'm saying, it's not like I caught anything, you feel me, thank God, but we still turned up, you know what I'm saying? It's still
right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow, you say your first time going to the strip. What strip did you get to visit?
I think that shit was called like Pink Cabaret or some shit. Or some shit like that. Like Pink Cabaret, I think. You got a couple dances, you let them know a couple boys in the building? Nah, but my thing is, like, I ain't even want to dance, like, you feel me? Like dead ass, I ain't even want to dance, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm vibing, and this was during the time where it was like Nuggets versus fucking Warriors or some shit. Like, it was like, I'm not sure if it was a playoff or some shit, it was Nuggets versus somebody else. So I'm in that big, you feel me? I'm watching the game and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm vibing, minding my business, bro, and like, thick bitch walk in front of me, start twerking. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, man, I'm vibing, but like, I had went like you feel me? I work at a studio down in Deerfield. You know what I'm saying? So, it was an artist performance that was like an artist was performing at that strip club. You know what I'm saying? So we was going there as a group. You feel me? Because you feel me, to show support to him. You know what I'm saying? So before Cut got there and got on stage, like, you know what I'm saying, I was sitting down watching the game, and then the studio owners had paid for them girls to come dance on me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that ahead of time. So they just sitting here twerking in my face and shit, you feel me? I'm like, damn, like, you feel me? Like I appreciate it. I'm thinking this shit free. I'm thinking off the love. I'm like, yo, like, I'm good. Like, you feel me? I'm just vibing. He's like, no, don't worry about it. They already paid for it. I'm like, the fuck you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, yeah, you feel me? And it was a good experience, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, for me, at first I wasn't with that shit. After a while, bro, you feel me? Cause it was like first bitch, I was like, oh yeah, I better dance over. Then the next bitch came, and I was like, all right, bro, let me just give into this shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause they gonna keep doing this all night. Like. So yeah, you feel me? But yeah, it was a vibe. It was a good experience. Man,
you got to get used to that, you know, especially, you know, being an artist. Especially with the caliber of music that you do, I think it's gonna attract that to you a lot. So, with the fact that you mentioned working in the studio, that's actually a beautiful thing. How'd you come across a situation like that, or what inspired you to work in the studio?
Alright, so like for the most part, I engineer everybody in MDS. You know what I'm saying? Like all the artists, you feel me? And I've been engineering myself for like 2-3 years. So basically, what ended up happening was like some Zoes was opening up a studio down. I think it was they was in Pompano at first. So some Zoes were opening up a studio in Pompano, and like one of my dogs, you feel me? They all family. You know what I'm saying? And I go to FAMU, so I be in Tallahassee. So I met him in Tallahassee. You know what I'm saying? And then, you feel me? They was all coming to my dorm. You feel me? Was recording like that's how I started off. Cause I was recording. I'm an engineer in Tallahassee too, so a lot of artists come to me in Tallahassee. So he was like, hey bro, I got an opportunity for you. You feel me? Like I'm gonna slide to your crib, pick you up tomorrow. what is it about? He was like, oh, engineering, like, is the studio looking for engineering? I'm like, my thing is, I don't really engineer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I engineer for my dogs, I engineer for my people, you feel me? A little side hustle, but for the most part, I'm not somebody that's like, oh, I want to work at a studio. It was never in my attention, you feel me? Basically, it was just, first time I went there, you know what I'm saying? He picked me up, we went over there. First time we went, it didn't really go well, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, they didn't really have a setup, like, you know what I'm saying? They just had equipment, that was it. Like, they didn't have no software, they didn't have nothing that I needed to get ready, like, so first they didn't really work out, you know what I'm saying? I went home, grabbed my shit, you feel me, my setup. Basically, I just copied everything, loaded onto their shit, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, it's like, you feel me, I recorded some songs for, like at first they had some artists that were, like, signed to them, like as in, like, you feel me, like people that work underneath them. Did some sessions for them, you feel me, that shit went great, you know what I'm saying? The songs came out sounding good, and then from there, you know, I was vibing with them just because at the same time, like, even though I was an engineer, they also appreciated me as an artist, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just for the engineering, like, they felt me as an artist too. So from there, it was like, you feel me, they like my music, you know what I'm saying? They was like intending on managing me, you feel me? It fell out, but like, you know what I'm saying? So from there, but it was never really just about engineering, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? They cool people, you feel me? And I enjoy my time being with them and shit. So it was a vibe.
That wow. To me, that's amazing because here at Major Purpose Podcast, we always say that, you know, we trying to work with major people doing major things, walking in major purpose. And just to hear how you said when you arrived at that studio, it wasn't really set up all the way. No, that's walking in purpose. Because you know what? It's not all together, but we gonna make it happen. And look at how it progressed. You know how it progressed and how it came about.
100%.
One of the amazing things that just touched me a little bit is how is that mindset when you're an engineer, but then you also an artist as well. Have you ever came into that situation where you doing your work and somebody jump in the booth and you like, hot doo-doo?
Like, you mean as in like it's my song and like they're hopping on it, or are you talking about like me as an engineer?
I'm saying
like,
you as an engineer.
I'm not gonna lie. And I don't like saying this, you know what I'm saying? Cause, bro, sometimes it just be like, bro, I'm getting paid regardless. Like, I'll give a fuck. I get paid regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes it's like, if it's one of those days, I'll be like, bro, it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if it's like, you feel me? Cut trying, you feel me? He got a little something, bro. I'll just direct him. Be like, hey, bro, try this, maybe, you feel me? Try that. You feel me? Try and direct them towards, you know. Cause at the end of the day, you engineering, you know what I'm saying? It's your job, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, you also supposed to be helping the artists, you feel me, create, you feel me, what they're envisioning, you feel me, or even if it's not what they're envisioning, like, help them create something better than that, you know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to know that they came here and they wasn't satisfied, you know what I'm saying? So to a certain degree, it's like a little bit of both, but if Cut asked, you know what I'm saying, this is 5th session this week and he been asked, you feel me, the first one, you just ask, bro, I can't help you, like, it is what it is, bro, we just gonna let that shit go, like.
Oh man, that's crazy. And you know, with that being said, because there are some engineers where they just button pushers. You know what I'm saying? They'll just click and that's it. And they won't say nothing to the artist. They won't offer no guidance, no assistance, no nothing. And just like you said, it's like, well, I'm getting my pay. So remember, if you getting a certain energy where it look like your engineer ain't paying attention, you might be on that hot doodle list. So you got to get it together. That's fire. So what I want to ask you is how'd you get into music and how'd you get into working on your craft and being an artist?
It started like I always been into music, you know what I'm saying? Like since I was in like middle school, I was in chorus, you know what I'm saying? So I was always been somebody that like I like singing, you know what I'm saying? I like singing more than I like rapping, you feel me? That's the only reason I really rap, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's like up until like middle school, maybe like freshman year of high school, like I was really into singing. Like I listen, the most rap I listen to is like maybe Drake, you know what I'm saying? And then from time to time I listen to Chief Keef, you feel me? A little hood music. But for the most part, it was always singing. It wasn't until like, you feel me, high school, I got into like Lil Uzi vert, you know what I'm saying? I think Lil Uzi came out like when I was in like sophomore year, freshman year, around there. Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying? Like those type of artists, that's and even then they still kind of, you feel me, melody based, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like that little transition into like, it's not 100% rap, you know what I'm saying? But it's still enough rap where it's like I'm comfortable singing, you feel me? And that's kind of like what jump started me into like rapping and shit. The
melodic
like,
flows.
Yeah.
That ain't bad at all. Wow. So if you was to say there were artists that you're inspired by, because I know you mentioned Drake, I know you mentioned Uzi, you know, if you had to name like, these are the 5 artists that if you plug my name in or you plug their name in, you'll catch me on their playlist. What artists would you say inspired you in that way?
I say like, I say growing up, Outkast, you know what I'm saying? Those type people. CeeLo Green, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of CeeLo Green.
Dope.
Ja Rule, Drake, you feel me? Which is they kind of similar a little bit. You feel me? In terms of like they rappers who sing a little bit.
Yep.
Travis Scott, obviously. Kanye, like those type of people, like people who are like they rap, you know what I'm saying? But it's like their music still encompasses a little bit of singing. And then like as of recently, like when I first started like taking music seriously, like YNW MELLY, like Melly's what like actually made me like, you feel me, take it a little bit more seriously because like I was in contact with people that like actually worked with Melly, you feel me? Because like when I went to fam, like my roommate, he was a producer and he actually like produced shit for Melly, you feel me? So you feel me, that was the first time I actually heard Melly and like heard like repeated tracks and like yeah, like he definitely jump started a little bit.
Oh, that is fire. And you even mentioned the first singing rapper, which was Ja Rule.
Yeah.
A lot of people sleep on that and don't understand. Ja Rule was the first singing rapper. He was the first rapper actually putting melodies behind the majority of his flows. So I'm glad to hear that inspired you as well. Wow. So you mentioned that, fam. You got you said that was your roommate was a producer as well?
Like when I first got there, my roommate was a producer.
Yo, shout out to the HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing to hear that you up at fam. What's your experience been like at a HBCU during these times?
It's tight. You feel me? It's a vibe. You know, I came from the PWI, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Springs, so I went to Cold Springs High. You feel me? So I was especially in high level classes, I was surrounded by a lot of white people. But it's like now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I go to class, I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of smart black people. You feel me? And it's like it's definitely a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely, you feel me, just to be able to see that. You feel me? Us as people, we're succeeding, we doing good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? Especially like going to parties, turning up, like, and it's black people, like we lit, like I like that, bro.
And the PWI, for those that don't know, that's predominantly white institutions, right?
Institutions, yeah.
All right, so remember this major purpose, you're gonna learn all type of things. But wow, that's crazy. So to go from a PWI to an HBCU, was that like a major shift for you? Like wow, I'm getting in touch with my culture.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, like I think what helped a lot was I went up during the summer, you feel me? And during the summer it's like it's a little bit less, like it's a little light, you know what I'm saying? It's not like everybody's on campus, you know what I'm saying? It's a very small amount of people, you feel me? And that kind of helped, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I feel like it wasn't too overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? It was just like at first it was like maybe 10 people in the classes with us, like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like 25 maybe, you feel me? Maybe a little bit more on the, you feel me, heavier side. But it's like at first it was just, you feel me? It's definitely weird, and even then it's like, even though, you feel me, what also made it kind of odd is just the fact that even though like FAMU is HBCU, you know what I'm saying, FSU is still a PWI, you know what I'm saying? But during summer, it wasn't really many white people on FSU campus either, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It was like care students which are like minorities, you know what I'm saying? So at first it was like a whole bunch of black people, and then like kind of when you feel me, the next semester fall came, it kind of evened out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And like I was around white people with black people, but you know what I'm saying? It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's not I wouldn't say I noticed too much of a difference, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you feel me? It's
a different kind of energy.
Yeah, you adapt, you feel me, very quickly, you feel me? Like it's not too crazy.
Has being at a HBCU, has that brushed off in your music, or because you see a different environment, different experiences, it kind of impact when you thinking of songs or creating new content?
I'll say that like. I mean, at the same time, I feel like now being around like more black people, like not to be stereotypical, like, I feel like I do gravitate towards more like, you feel me, hood shit, you know what I'm saying? Like before, you feel me, I try to keep it on the lighter side where it's just, you feel me, we just turning up and shit like that. Now, you feel me, it's like my environment is hood niggas, like, you feel me, like hood people, like, you feel me, so it's just a little bit more, you feel me, towards that type of shit, but I wouldn't say anything like that, like.
Right.
Yeah.
So one of the things I noticed, like with some of your music, matter of fact, some of your album titles are a bit unique, and I just wanted to know like a little bit like kind of what inspired some of your album covers, because when I really got introduced to you was with the Minx project.
Yeah.
That's when I first got introduced to you. Then you followed that up with Night of the Circus.
Yeah.
Night of the Circus. I probably had that on repeat for a minute.
Yeah,
so if we go back to Minx, what inspired that, or what mode was you in to say, I'm gonna name an album Minx after being, you know?
Alright, so let me I'm not gonna lie, you feel me? One of my dogs, you feel me? They taught me this, bro, and it kind of helps. Like, not even helps, but like it's kind of interesting way to look at it. There was like basically there was like, you feel me? When you making music, you know what I'm saying? Your verse, your song, it's supposed to make you feel like a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to make you feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga say it's supposed to make you feel like a bad bitch.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to make you turn up. Like, you feel you that nigga, like you lit, like you that nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to make you feel so it's Hey,
That's what the cover boy lifestyle is.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to make you feel fly, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like you feel me, like fly shit like that, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, it was also supposed to be geared more towards, you feel me, a female audience, you know what I'm saying? It was more, you feel me, more light when it comes to, you feel me, the shit that I said in songs. You feel me? That's the real reason why it was called Minx, and that's the reason why it's pink. It was geared more towards women.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like that. And what about Night of the Circus?
Night of the Circus is how I look at Night of the Circus is just like a lit ass party, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all getting turned, like, you feel me? It don't matter what the fuck we doing that night, for me, we gonna get lit type shit. Like, that's how I view Night of the Circus, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna get wild, like, so yeah, that was the vibe. That was what I was, you feel me, trying to aim for on that project.
Yeah, that is fire. Yeah. So do you being a artist out of Broward, how do you feel it is to navigate and manage the music scene in Broward?
I mean,
because your music is really different compared to the typical Broward artist.
Yeah. I say, you feel me, I feel like a lot of, I don't want to make it sound bad. You feel me? Just because I'm from here, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it look a certain way, but it's like, I feel like Broward as a whole, you feel me, we gear more towards hood music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel the last time I heard a nigga that wasn't really like hood shit was like probably X Ski Mask, you know what I'm saying? Like, even then they still were kind of like, you feel me, a little hood oriented, but it's like, if it's not sweat music, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't want to hear that shit. Like, and that's what it is. Like, if you don't make shit that's like hood type shit, you don't really, I don't feel like a lot of people take you seriously when it comes to your music coming out of Broward, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know, can you tell me the last time you heard an R&B nigga come out of Broward, a singer come out of Broward? Like, you feel me? Anything other than the hood nigga? Like,
I could go back a bit where even there was times when some hood niggas was doing the R&B music as well. So, you know, I can name a couple, but we gonna focus on you right now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you said that, because with your style, is that how you identify your style? More of like an R&B type of sound, rather than just saying you a rapper?
Yeah, I'd like to say R&B, but my thing is, I don't like to say just rapper, because it's like, for the most part, like, I sing on trap beats, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I wouldn't just say rap, but it also feels weird to say that I'm a singer, because it's like, I wouldn't really say it's singing, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just melodic rap, I would say, like, or
that's the
R&B.
term I use. I use melodic flows,
Yeah, melodic rap, that's really what it is. I would say R&B in terms of, like, songs where it's like, the beat is slowed down and I'm actually singing, like, those are R&B, but like, in terms of like, me rapping on trap beats, I say melodic rap, like melodic rap. Melodic rap.
That's a good way of putting it. So, you know, to identify MDS Isaiah flow, he's telling y'all it's melodic rap.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of trap sound in there, but you definitely gonna get some nice vocals in there as well.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you mentioned that you went to Coral Springs High. You also, you know, now you at FAM.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself growing up and how music has helped you walk your path a bit.
Shit, alright, so I'm from Springs, you know what I'm saying? Originally I was born in New Jersey, so I'm from New Jersey. I moved to Springs when I was like 3, so I wasn't there too long.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Coming up, like, I started music in high school. I started music like maybe my freshman, sophomore year, you know what I'm saying?
What made you feel confident, like, I'm gonna drop a track or I'm gonna record something?
It even started off as confidence, is the crazy part, because like when I first started dropping songs, it was privated. It was public, but it's like, it was under some like crazy ass name, like I think at first my name was like Ray Dev, you feel me, or some shit, like, you feel me, it was under a random ass name, like no one I knew like was like really close with, like it was only like 2-3 niggas that actually knew I made music, you know what I'm saying? And like, you feel me? So I wouldn't really say confidence at first. And even then it was like, I did have niggas hitting me up, like when I was first doing it, you feel me, was like 35 plays and shit like that. Niggas hitting me up talking about, oh, these songs are fire, let's work together, like, type shit. Like, that was like freshman year. But it's like over time it was like, anything I do, I always complain to like my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? So when I make a song, I'll listen to it a few times. I fuck with it. I'll listen to a good song by one of my favorite artists, and then I compare it and see like, you feel me, like, oh, you feel me, does the mixing sound kind of close? Does the engineering sound close? Like, you feel me, does the vibe the same way? Vibe kind of similar? Like, you feel me? So me doing that growing up, it was like, nah, this shit not it. Like, you feel me? Like, at first I'd be like, oh yeah, this shit thumping. You feel me? I was throwing some Drake, I'd be like, yeah, this not it. Like, oh, yeah, this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you feel me, back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But from there, it's like, in terms of like how it affected my life, it was I kind of used music like growing up as like kind of like, I don't want to say like a diary, but it was like a way I vented. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I got out how I felt at the time. And then from there, you know what I'm saying, it became more of a passion, and like I actually enjoy doing this. It's not just, you feel me using it for this, you feel me, creative outlet, like me actually enjoying this to a certain extent. Like, so yeah, that's kind of how it developed. Like,
Hold up. I gotta take a second to interrupt this episode. It's your boy Woe Status Walt. I'm here to tell you about the Woe Status social event planner app. If you're looking for access to the hottest venues, if you're trying to host a party yourself, or you're trying to set up some arrangements for a special somebody, you can do it easily from the palm of your hand through the Woe Status app. Don't forget to download the Woe Status app or check us out at www.woestatus.com. You can even call us to make them special arrangements at 833-2GO-WOE. That's 833-246-9462. Now let's get back to the episode. Yo, and you made a very interesting point. That's dope for you to say that. Like, in the beginning when you started making music, you would compare your music to other mainstream artists just to say, is my sound right? Do I sound like I could compete? Because if one of your songs take off and it hits the radio, it's gonna be played behind them same songs. So that's actually a good tip. If you're a young artist out there, don't look at it no way as you're trying to be like the next artist or nothing like that. But he's saying that's just admiring your peers at the same time, saying, does my music match my current contemporaries and my current peers in order for me to separate myself? So
100%,
that is fire. So where I want to take it a bit, because like I say, your music is very distinct. Like some of your songs, you have some very unique names, like Mario Party, Luigi's Mansion. It's like funny names like that. Like, where do you get this inspiration from with some of these songs?
Alright, so we recorded in the crib, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, we little studio in the house, you know. That's how we record as a group. And like a lot of the songs are personal because it's like, you know, like we record, but it's like we vibe, we dogs, like we homeboys. Like, it's not just we in the house recording, like we chill, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes my dogs be at the crib, like I was busting niggas, but I was busting niggas in Mario Party 10. This wasn't with y'all boys, nah, it wasn't y'all. I was busting niggas in Mario Party 10, like giving niggas like numbers, bro, dropping, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, and at the time I had like later in that day, like I had recorded when everybody cleared, I was recording, you know what I'm saying? And like the background melody from that song, I got it off of one of the characters that were in the game. You feel me? Cause like I'm not sure if you know them little big ass cinder blocks with faces on them. I'm not sure if you ever played Mario. Like,
I think I know, and they like shoot across the screen and all that.
Yeah, like they drop and shit. Yeah. When they drop, they make it like a certain type of sound. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that same sound with auto tune on it. Like that's the background vocal of whoa. Like that's in the background. That's, you feel me? So that's where that came from. That's why I named it Mario Party 11. You know what I'm saying? Like
that is
so. It's
crazy.
Like
inspiration can come from anywhere. Like he said, I heard a sound while playing Mario, and it turned into background vocals for a track. Yo, that is fire. So I know you mentioned earlier you was going by a different name, a different artist name, but you was like eventually you had to scrap that and go with something else.
Yeah.
What drew you the inspiration with the MDS?
Alright, so MDS came for me.
And what is MDS?
MDS stands for Money Doesn't Sleep. You feel me? That came from like, basically this is when I was in back in Tallahassee still. Like at first my name was Kamikaze. You know what I'm saying? But then like my name was Kamikaze, but then there was other niggas that were also named Kamikaze. So like just so I wasn't competing with other people in terms of like plays.
I'm glad
and shit
you changed that.
Yeah, I had
Your
to change
style does not match the name Kamikaze. Not at all.
Not that real. You feel me? So from there it was me and my dog. You feel me? The producer got that. You feel me? I had made friends with at fam. You know what I'm saying? Like vibing, like, you feel me, in the crib and shit like that. But we had different sleep schedules. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, when I was awake, he'd be asleep. You know what I'm saying? So it came to a point where it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm awake, but I'm lit. I'm trying to record. Like, I'm turned. You know what I'm saying? So I ran in the room like, hey, bro, Money don't sleep, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, we gotta get up and get this bread. Like, you feel me? Like, joking around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, it was also around the time where it was like, I couldn't use kamikaze no more, you know what I'm saying? So I just like Money Doesn't Sleep. I spoke to the niggas in the group like, y'all boys like Money Don't Sleep Isaiah, you feel me? 'Cause my name's Elijah, you feel me? My real name's Elijah. So I was like, you feel me? Y'all like Money Don't Sleep Isaiah? They was like, damn, why you change your name, bro? I was like, I don't want to compete no more. I don't want to compete for plays. They was like, all right, bet. Like, I forward, you feel me? You see how it goes, like, and then from there it's just lit, like, I feel me? Especially when I made the tag that you be hearing in the beginning of the songs, like, it was like, this shit lit. Like, I don't gotta change this shit. Like, this shit lit. Yeah.
Yo, that is fire. And with the MDS brand, like, how many members are there in MDS altogether?
I'd say in general, like, shit. Alright, so there's members, but not everybody is like a musician. So you want me to say like the musicians or like in general, like
no, just even if they're a musician, tag artist, producer.
I'd say in general maybe like 8.
8? Okay.
8, 9. I'll say like 8 maybe.
Cause that's good. You got a little squad, a little team.
Yeah.
Everybody moving and doing things. So when you're not working on music, because I know you mentioned you a student also. What are you majoring in currently?
I'm majoring in software development. Software
development. Wow. Yeah. Do you feel developing software is part of your purpose as well?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I wanted to be a game developer like ever since I was young. Like I love games. Like, you feel me? So like it's just a stepping stone to being what I want to be. Like, you feel me? So yeah.
Do you feel you could ever, or you guys might ever come out with a MDS gaming crew or a digital gaming team?
Shit, I'll get you boys at work. I'll get you boys at work.
Because that's another revenue stream as well for you.
No, so. That's real, yo. Real. You definitely gonna think about that. That's I'm not gonna lie, that's a good ass idea. I ain't think about it. That's lit. That's real shit.
Major Purpose Podcast. We'll do a little 6%. We good. Okay. But yo, that's fire though, because you know with software engineering, you know, in our black community, that's part of the STEM training as well.
STEM field, yeah.
And STEM field is very important to our black community because we always have to keep in mind that the institution always tells us black brothers that we have to be rappers, basketball players, drug dealers, you know, the typical cliche things. But here at Major Purpose Podcast, we try to tell people walk in your purpose, steer towards things that you're interested in because you can find that greatness. So that's actually dope to hear. Did you ever come up with any like concepts for any games or anything like that?
I'm not gonna lie, last time I made a game was like, shit, had to be like junior year high school, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause right now we more like into like software and shit like that. Like, it's not exactly games, you feel me? But at the same time, software is like it's the shit that you will use to make the games. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not like directly geared towards game development.
It could be music software.
Yeah, like just like that. So it's like
that's fire. That is a fire thing to do. So, Isaiah, tell us a little bit about you personally. You currently dating anybody at fam, or you got a little girlfriend trying to hold you down, cover boy lifestyle?
We vibing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, I'm 22, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too early for all that. Like, I just want to enjoy my time, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm ready to settle down, like, I'll figure it out. Like,
right? So, vibing. One of the songs, Take Off Tomorrow, boom, you in the game. Is there any particular shorty in the game that you would say, like, I'll give her a shot, I'll give her a chance?
I'm not gonna lie,
we want to know these things because we want to speak this stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, Chloe Bailey fine as fuck. Chloe Bailey fine.
Chloe,
shit.
And she dope too with the music too.
I fought with Ruby Rose, you know what I'm saying? 2 for 2, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's tough as fuck, bro. That's tough as shit. You feel me? Sweetie, you know what I'm saying? Gotta say Sweetie. Shit. That's 3 for 3, you know.
Sweetie, shit, I can't.
I think that's
bad.
That's all I can think of.
So between them 3, if you had to choose,
them 3,
if you had to take a shot, if you had to choose,
I'm not gonna lie, I got Sweetie.
I
gotta say Sweetie.
You know she said she's trying to have a baby right now. So,
but hey, I'm trying to see what's up. You know, I'm trying to see what's up with it.
that is fire.
That's it.
Yo, so with your new project, Coverboy Lifestyle, tell me a little bit about the people that you have featured on the album. Artists that you're collaborating with and things of that sort.
Oh shit! Alright, so I think the first feature on the project is Yaya. You feel me? Yaya. She also goes to fam. She's an artist from fam. Great artist. You know what I'm saying? Great. She's a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? She's working on singing right now. You feel me? Like she can sing. She can sing. You feel me? She vibing. I think the next one has to be what. Spend Benz, Shadow, Hershey, which is like part of the my group is like outside of like my group in terms of the studio, it's called Woo Records. You know what I'm saying? So they're artists from Woo Records. So like that whole project is just Woo Records. Other than Lonnie, like my dog Lonnie made the beat. You feel me? So them three is just Woo Records. Which they all fire as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They all rappers. You know what I'm saying? But they all got their own flavor. They all got their own taste. Shit. After that, I think is Melinthia. Melinthia is part of MDS. She's a singer. And Remistu, you know what I'm saying? Remistu like a spoken word. He more of like a poetry type guy, you feel me? But that's what we needed on the song, you know what I'm saying? So it vibe.
Fire.
Shit, after that, I think for the most part, I know Fredo I'm getting to you, so Fredo, you know what I'm saying? Fredo my brother, you know, Fredo my dog, bro, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Fredo, you feel me? One of my favorite artists in Broward, you know what I'm saying? I shit on my life, bro, you feel me? Like great artist, you know what I'm saying? Definitely great artist, you know, definitely a good singer, you know what I'm saying? Y'all boys don't know that though, bro. That boy can sing, like, you know what I'm saying? So definitely outside of that, I think Fredo low-key was the last feature.
Yeah, that's
low-key,
crazy.
I think Fredo was the last feature.
Do you find it hard to navigate your music career while also being a student at the same time?
Yeah, I would say it. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'll definitely say it. Like it's hard, like especially because it's like I don't like recording during the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I get my vibe at night, but it's like sometimes I'll be procrastinating. I'm not gonna hold you. Like you feel me? Assignments due at 12. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to record. Like you know what I'm saying? But it's you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's I mean it's just finding time. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like I love music. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, like music is. School is temporary. You feel me? Music is you feel me? Long term. Like I plan on doing this for a while. So it's like just get the school shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? School shit finished, and I can focus on music. You feel me? Full time. But aside from that, it's like just make sure I get my priorities out the way, and then you know what I'm saying I can record the rest of the day. I can record whenever I want.
So what's some advice you would give a young artist that's they're saying like, wow, I want to do this music stuff, but I'm getting pressure from my family to go to school. What's some advice you could give them to mentally balance both?
Fam, I feel like it's easy to tell a nigga like, bro, you want music, go do music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to tell somebody to do that, but at the end of the day, it's like it's shit. If there was I'm not sure the percentage of when it comes to like people who are like able to like make music as like, you feel me, this is my job, you feel me, I don't gotta do nothing else, this is my job, you know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, bro, music is very important. Music, especially if you love music, it's like by the end of the day, it's like when you starting off, it's like music's not gonna pay your bills, you know what I'm saying? Like starting off, when you first start off, music is not gonna do it. So it's like at the same time, it's like definitely if you like making music, bro, make music, bro. Don't let nobody tell you not to make music if you like making music. From your family, nobody. If you like making music, make music, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like you got responsibilities, you feel me? You gotta put a roof over your head, you gotta put food on the table. So it's like music's not doing that right now, you know what I'm saying? You gotta leave it on the back burner, and then as you feel me, you get more and more buzz, you doing better at it. You feel me? Bring that shit to the forefront. But it's like right now, just you feel me, vibe out, try and multitask, try and do both.
Try to do both. Understood on that. So have you ever? Because I know we were talking earlier, saying how your style is just so distinctively different from the average Broward artist. Have you ever had a situation where you was rocking out and somebody was like, nah, we don't like that. We ain't feeling that shit?
I'm not gonna lie. Surprisingly, I really have not. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's fine.
And again, I don't like that, bro. Cause at the end of the day, it's like to a certain degree, it's like not everybody gonna like your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like somebody telling me constructively, you know what I'm saying, not just hating. You feel me? Like somebody telling me, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. It's like, you feel me? It's a way I can improve, but it's like I don't feel like it do you any good if everybody telling you your shit fire as fuck.
Yeah.
And especially if everybody telling your shit fire as fuck, but you're not in the position that you want to be in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's like either somebody capping or you feel me, haven't had the opportunity yet. Like, so it's like it's you feel me? Somebody telling me like my music's not good, like, you know what I'm saying, that's constructive criticism. Like, just let me know what's not good about it. What can I improve? How can I be a better artist? Like, it'll help out.
Awesome. So one thing I noticed with your music, like you have a lot of albums and mixtapes and things of that sort, but you don't have much visuals. Is that part of the science behind your marketing with the music?
I wouldn't really say that, but it's just like we record every week. We record like 2-3 songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we recording faster than we can get the visuals out. Like that's what the problem's been. But we trying to get a little bit more active. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's like we trying to make sure every video is fire, you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to repeat nothing. We're not trying to use material. Like, each and every video got to be different, you know what I'm saying? And making sure every video is, like, different and entertaining, you feel me? And got substance. It's like, it takes a little bit of time, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, you feel me? Like, we getting them out. Like, we feel me? We working towards it, but it's just, like, the songs just have been coming out a little bit quicker because I got a studio in my house. Like, I record every day. Like,
that's
so that's what it's been like.
One of your videos I was watching where you had the style where you was wearing like I don't know if it's a bonnet or a shower cap. It was a bonnet. Yeah, it was a bonnet. Yo, you gotta check let the people know what video that is. So
it's Mario Party 11.
Mario Party 11.
Mario Party 11.
With the bonnet. Was that part of the imagery you had for it? Like, yo, I'm gonna throw this bonnet on and swag it out.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, basically what happened was, like, I used to get my hair done. So at this point in time, just my hair was looking a mess. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, we had already planned this shit. Real shit, bro. It take you so long to take your hair out, bro. Especially when it's in braids, bro. Like, you gotta. That shit. I was not doing that shit, bro. And I was like, damn, I got me Fredo in an hour. I was like, bro, you throw this shit over, bro, we out, bro. Like, nah, and even then it's like, bro, my hair lady was in Haiti, you feel me? So it's like, I had nobody to do my hair, so I was like, just throw this shit on, bro.
And you swag it out too.
I'm like, niggas not gonna realize. Like, it's not gonna be that serious. Everybody was on my ass. Like, this wasn't a good idea.
So see, at Major Purpose, we gonna give you all them details. You gonna find out what's really going on. Yo, so you gotta look, cause the way I took it, I was like, yo, he on some Andre 3K, like yo, like this is different. You know what I'm saying? So now I was like, yo, maybe that's part of the approach. So that's crazy how you like, nah, there's a backstory to that too. So nah, you gotta swag that out, come out with a custom line of MDS bonnets and all, right? Rock that video, and that becomes part of your look. You know what I'm saying? So that is crazy. Yo, I seen at one point, I think you got MDS merch and things like that as well.
Oh yeah, we got MDS merch. We got MDS and Coverboy merch.
Fire.
You feel me? We got MDS t-shirts. We got Coverboy t-shirts. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We still selling them. We sell them, you feel me, every once in a while. Most of the merch is down here in Broward. You feel me? So I can't really sell when I'm in Tally, but when I'm in Broward, I try my best to, you feel me, get it out there and shit like that. You feel me? Awesome. As like an extra, not even just an extra revenue, but like as an extra way to get our names out. People can know us a little bit more when they see, you feel me, MDS on your back, MDS on your chest. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna ask what it is. They gonna think about it.
Facts. Is there a particular website or number that anybody could reach out to gain access to that merch?
Shit. If I say my number, y'all probably not gonna remember it. So it's like, if you hit up MDS on everything on Instagram, MDS on everything on Twitter, MDS Isaiah, MDS.Isaiah on Instagram, MDS_Isaiah on Twitter, MDS Fredo. You feel me? Like, if you hit up anybody that's in MDS, you feel me? Anybody MDS in a bio, like, you feel me? We can feel me, get it done. Like, we gonna sort it out. Like, you feel me? But outside of that, like, you know, so like we have a website. We don't use that shit anymore. You feel me? So that's really what it's been like. But like, if you message any of us, you feel me, we're gonna get back to you about it.
Facts. So when you say money don't sleep, and like you say, you record every day, you constantly putting in that grind, right? Yeah. Have you ever came to a point where you like, man, I feel like I've been putting in the work, but the reward is not coming fast enough? How do you stay focused, and how would you tell a artist that's younger than you to stay focused to continue to put that grind in?
Again, for me, I'm gonna circle back a little bit to like what I said before. Like, it's like, music's important. You feel me? If you love music, make music, bro. At the same time, it's like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like, you feel me? There's so many different. It's dependent. You feel me? Cause if you like music, you like music. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, even if that's just not going how you go. If you like music, bro, you like making music, bro. That's your passion. That's what you like doing. You know what I'm saying? So it don't. Like, I'm sure people who have a certain level of, I like music, bro, I don't give a fuck. Nobody say, like, they gonna make music regardless. Like, you feel me? So it's like, when it's like that, it's like, you feel me? You good. Like, but in terms of, you feel me? If you got to put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you gonna feel like, oh, I don't want to do this shit no more, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you gotta keep pushing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't that many artists that just blew up, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere. Like, I think Lil Durk been around for like, what, 11 years, 7 years? Like,
oh, wow.
I think Lil Durk been around for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But this is time right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, he blowing up right now, you know, everybody face right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna happen, you feel me? Just keep putting, you feel me, the work in, doing what you gotta do. Like, it's gonna happen eventually. But for you to expect that, you feel me, I'm instantly gonna get results. Like it hasn't happened, you feel me? Like it doesn't happen that often, you feel me? So just keep doing what you gotta do, keep putting in that effort, you feel me, and doing what you gotta do, like, yeah.
Absolutely. And you hear what he said, the results do not come instantaneously. It's not gonna come right away. So you gotta keep on grinding and keep walking towards that purpose for you to reach them goals and get where you wanna get. So what does MDS Isaiah have coming up next for us? I know you recently dropped Cover Boy Lifestyle, which is dope. Make sure y'all go check that out on Apple Music as well and all streaming platforms also. What you got coming up for us?
I got a little mixtape dropping on Friday, you feel me, right before Christmas, with like 7, 8 songs, you know what I'm saying? Just a little something, you feel me, just throw some songs out there, you feel me, before the end of the year.
Oh, so what's the name of that project?
It's called Eli, you feel me? So it's like, it's my nickname, it's what my family call me. It's called Eli, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, like next year, you feel me, not even just me, like in MES in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lonnie's working on a project, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get Lonnie project done this month so we can, for me, start off the year right, you know what I'm saying? Also be working on Fredo's project, you know what I'm saying? It's something at 12 a.m. Like party at 12? Party at midnight, you feel me? Party at midnight, you know what I'm saying? We working on Fredo shit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get that out too, you know what I'm saying? We working on everybody, make sure everybody got a little project, everybody got shit that's coming out. We trying to stay as active as possible next year, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be everybody face, you know what I'm saying? Because how I really feel about it when it comes to shit like that is like, bruh, I don't feel like if let's say you feel me, you an artist, you dropping songs, you know what I'm saying? If you only got 10 plays, bro, I don't want you to say your shit ass, bro. At the end of the day, it's like 10 plays, it's like niggas ain't hear your shit. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna say your shit ass, niggas ain't hear it, you know what I'm saying? So if you got 20,000 plays and niggas saying you think your shit ass, cause niggas ain't telling you your shit ass, like it's like you don't feel bad if your play's not up there yet, bro. It just means people haven't seen you, people haven't, you feel me, been able to, you feel me, be in your presence yet, and just keep working on that.
Right.
You feel me? That's all marketing and, feel me, getting in people's face. So you know what I'm saying, keep working towards it.
Fire. That is a great point that you made. Because some people, they would give up on themselves like that. They'll put a little project out and be like, oh, it only got 20 views in a week. And it's like, bro, what have you been doing to get that content in front of people so them views could go up? So that's a dope way to put it, because marketing is very important when it comes to music. Because something that a lot of people don't understand is that in America, especially in the black community, there's millions and millions of artists and rappers and musicians, and you know, because they tell us that's one of the keys to reaching financial freedom and stuff like that. But you know, we try to tell people, no, there's plenty of ways to reach financial freedom outside of those things. So before we wrap up, what we like to do is we like to challenge all our guests and just make a slight prediction for your next year or 2 or 3. If you could just peek ahead slightly and just say, you know what, 2 years, 3 years from now, where do you see MDS Isaiah being?
I think I'm be doing good, you know what I'm saying? Like every year, you feel me, is improvement, you know what I'm saying? In 3 years, all I know is I'm gonna be better than I am now, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be turning up, you're gonna be getting lit, you know what I'm saying? Dropping songs, dropping visuals, doing what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Every year is a year to improve, every year is a year to do better.
Absolutely. So y'all know I'm here with MDS Isaiah, Cover Boy Lifestyle. Don't forget, he's MDS crew. You know what I'm saying? I could call you a young mogul almost. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the little team together. You got the studio together. You engineering and producing for people as well. You know, rapping, singing, making beats. Yo, I got to give you your props. Continue with this hot stuff. Yo, once again, it's your boy Walt. So whoa, you tuned into the Major Purpose Podcast, and we gonna holler at you later. But before we go, hold on. I gotta let them know, because they gotta feel the vibe a little bit, right? We gonna hit them with another track before we go, and this is off of Night of the Circus.
Oh yeah, that's that shit.
Yo, the flows on this is just immaculate to me.
I'm living life, that's the only thing that's been up on my mind. I don't think they love me, they just love my grind. Making movies, I don't wanna rewind. Who am I? It's like it's too tight. I can let you decide. Who am I? Is you down to ride, or you can push aside?
Damn, that's crazy. I got too much drip, I'm too wavy. I'ma
drown in the drip, you can't save me. Be like, say, can you please be my baby? Damn, don't touch me, cause I heard these bitches got rabies. I know that little bitch wanna save me. She want money, that bitch, she gon' play me. Damn, that's crazy. I got too much drip, I'm too wavy. I'ma drown in the drip, you can't save me. Be like, say, can you please have my babies? Damn, don't touch me, cause I heard these bitches, they dusty. Only fuck on a bitch if she busty. I swear all that damn drip got me rusty. I pass a bitch like it's rugby, and I eat the ass like it's lunch meat. I eat the ass, can you pass me the blunt, please?
It's a fucking joke, bro. Like, pass me the
Yo, bitch, she carry the meat like a pig. And it hit the head, now slap me, tell that bitch. Yo, that boy won't sound like me, tell that little nigga chop up been angry as fucking, it can't wait. Don't gotta tell money to spend a night. Me and money been married, that been my wife. I got money, little bitch rapping every night. She said that if she fuck me, she get me right. And that little bitch get liquor, that little bitch slide. I don't want no more headshot, he never mind. Cause she do it on stage, I'ma let it shine. Once that thousands a day, I'm not wasting time.
Been living life, that's the only thing that's been